it, people, I've just dropped off the last orders. That's right, I am finally out of stock, god damn it. Yeah, man, sad times, but it is what it is. It's not the end, it's just a pause, I guess, for now, until we go again, and we go even harder. But yeah, not much to say, but we've run out of stock, so I've had to take everything sold out on Shopify, on TikTok, and Amazon. I don't know if you remember, whoever was watching the other videos, when I said that I was concerned about stopping the Google campaign because I was worried it was going to stop the learning phase. And you know, it's been running for about 2 months, right? So it was starting to optimize, and that's probably why we was getting like very cheap CPAs, right? But I thought, let me go speak with Gemini, because obviously Gemini is Google's AI, and I'm using ads from Google as well, so it's all under the same party, under the same company. So I thought, why not ask Gemini? And then Gemini was like, no, you don't actually need to stop the campaign or pause it. It just said basically it will automatically stop spending once you're out of stock in it. And that makes sense. Do you remember in the last video when I'd forgot to update how much stock I had, and it forced the campaign to stop spending? Do you remember? And I realized after. So it's the same thing basically, but yeah, all I got to do is, you know, make sure my inventory is sold out on my Shopify website. It would then feed it to my merchant center on Google, and then that would then feed it obviously to my campaign on the ads, and it should stop spending. So then my understanding is my campaign will still be on, it just won't be spending. So the data, I guess, and the learnings will still be there. It will just be not continuously spending, if that makes sense. If anyone else has got more experience or knowledge on Google Shopping ads, leave a comment, let me know if that's right. That's my understanding. So yeah, I'll check on it in a couple hours to see if Shopify has fed it to my merchant center, because I don't want people to go to my website. Well, I don't want to be paying for people to come to my website, well, to a sold out website, should we say. So yeah, just trying to make sure everything is stopped in the sense where no one can buy, but obviously stopping it in the best way possible, right? So seems alright, seems smooth, seems like it will work. Beside that, I did say on the other video that I was potentially thinking of drop shipping some products within my niche, but still I haven't done enough research yet. I do want to take my time with it. I don't want to just be randomly just trying to drop ship bad quality products. So yeah, I'm gonna do thorough research with products within my niche. So basically just more products that serve my customer avatar, right? That's all I'm gonna do. You know, I'm not gonna do random products. It's what other products do my avatar need to help them with their problems or with their day-to-day life, right? That's what I'm looking for. So there's a few things I need to look out for, because of course drop shipping, the margins are way tight. Well, no, to be fair, in general they're tight. So you've got to make sure your product, you know, you can sell it for at least 3 times what you bought it for, right? So that will give you at least a nice amount of money for obviously ads. However, that doesn't work when you're selling like a £10 product, right? If you're selling a £10 product and you're buying it for £3, then you've only got what, £7 to work with. So it doesn't work like that. But essentially, yeah, you want to, for example, buy something for like 15, try to push it for like 50, innit? Or 20, try to push it for 60, 70. It depends on your economics, innit? But ideally you want to look for something 3 to even 4 times your cost of goods. But sell something for 3 to 4 times cost of your goods, innit? So that's one thing I'm looking for. Second thing I'm looking for is I need to look for something that is that has a high perceived value, right? Something that looks of quality, looks expensive, you know, not like a flimsy product that someone can just buy, I don't know, from Amazon for a $5 or something like that, you know, something that looks like you can market in a way of like maybe luxury, or just of a higher quality. Do you get what I mean? So that's one thing that I need to look for, because if it does have a high perceived value, then you shouldn't have an issue with demanding a certain amount of money, right? If it looks cheap, then you can't put an expensive price tag on it. Of course, again, you can market it in a way where it looks, what do you call it? It looks better than it is, but again, if the customer gets it and it doesn't look nothing like it, then you know they're not gonna be happy. So it needs to still be of decent quality, but still able to get it for a price where you can obviously make money from it. So that's the second thing I'm looking for. Third thing I'm looking for, and I've learned this again, even though I was very not attached, but I had my head on this product that I'm selling now, is, you know, probably the only downfall of the product I'm selling now is obviously the weight. You know, I've spoken about it already. It's 2.5 kgs. It's very heavy. I wouldn't advise anyone to do it. It was just because I had my head on the product. You know, I saw a vision that I can enter the market with this product, position myself like this, and make some money. But of course, if you can do the same thing with a lighter product, then that will just make everything way easier, way cheaper when it comes to fulfilling, shipping, getting it over to your customers worldwide. Because that was my main issue with the bigger product, right? Is weight. I can't drop ship it because of weight. However, if I can find something lighter within the, I don't know, 300 grams mark, or even 500 grams mark, you know, that will be it'll be way easier to drop ship and wouldn't cost as much. So that's another thing. It has to be light, compact, where it's not going to cost me too much to fulfill. So yeah, that's like 3 of the main things I'm looking for. And of course, needs to have a bigger problem, to have a real life problem that needs fixing, right? It could be just a day-to-day problem. It doesn't have to be nothing crazy, but like just something that supports your avatar in their life, you know, makes their life easier, prevents them from pain, gives them confidence, you know, whatever it is, you know what I mean? But really like improves their life, right? There's loads of products all of us buy products to help improve our lives, right? It could be physically or even mentally, right? You know what I mean? It could be to help build confidence. It could be help to relieve pain. There's so many products that can fix problems. We buy products every single day to fix problems, and it could be so small as you buy deodorant so you don't sweat, you know what I'm saying? Or you buy aftershave to smell good, to be appealing to the other sex. Or, you know, you buy weight loss supplements to lose weight, or you buy weight loss equipment to be in shape. You know, we're always buying, even though it might not feel like a very like physical problem, it's like a mental problem, you know? I can't explain it, but it's like it's something you're dealing with internally. And we all have things that we buy to make us feel better, or to relieve some type of pain, right? So there's so many out there. It doesn't have to be mad technical. But of course you want to find a product that has a big TAM, you know, so has a massive market. Being saturated, I don't think it's a massive issue. However, of course, if there's loads of brands that are in the space, you just have to bear in mind you've got to compete with like a mechanism, or your marketing really needs to kind of position yourself as something very new to the market, to comparison to the same as others, right? So there's loads of little ways to do it, but obviously doing all the market research is going to give you all those answers. So that's why I haven't really chose anything. I want to take my time with it, really kind of see, you know, is there a product that does solve that problem, does have a, you know, high search volume, people do, you know, need this product, it's an evergreen product throughout the year, it isn't seasonal, there's good margins, it has a high perceived value, and then check here, is there markets that are, you know, not doing, not offering this particular solution, or not hitting this particular angle. You know, there's loads of ways, man. So yeah, just gonna break it all down, do bare research with the help of Claude, of course, and see what products serve my existing customer avatar, and then yeah, essentially if I can get the cogs right, I can get, you know, a shipping for ideally 4 to 5 days. I don't really want to do the whole 10, 13 days shipping, because that'll just kill my brand, bro. Like I'm shipping right now 2 to 4 days myself. I don't want to now like start doing like 10, 13, 14 days. I ain't trying to do that. Of course, now like with the whole shipping providers, with China and everything, like you can get 4 to 5 days if you got the right agent in it. So yeah, those are kind of things that I'll be looking out for. So we'll just have to see. There is products that are on the market. I just got to see which one. I'll do it. I'll pick, right? But yeah, haven't even really properly sat down for a few hours and brainstormed. Briefly looked at a bit of, you know, comparative research and a few products, but haven't fully done like thorough research in it. So it's something that I gotta do. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna set my mind to do for the next few weeks before the stock comes. Is just you know, see if I can go back to the dropshipping lifestyle, baby. See if I still got it in me. It's the same concept in it, man. Of course, all I would say is dropshipping, like, don't be doing the whole ripping it off AliExpress and then just sending it without seeing what the quality is like. There's a process in it. If you're gonna do the dropshipping the right way, get order a product, see it, try the quality yourself, test it. You know what I'm saying? Or speak to a proper dropshipping agent. You can find them on Facebook, easy. Just write dropshipping agent UK or US, whatever, on Facebook, and you'll find legit agents on there. And then, you know, they can source the products for you. They can tell you if the quality is good, or they can source it, send it to you, check it, see what it's like. And then, yeah, man, find an agent. And then essentially that agent is going to link their ERP system. And the ERP system is basically the software that they use to fulfill the orders from your Shopify. And then they'll just fulfill it for you. So yeah, pretty straightforward in that sense. Just got to get the right quality, man. There's no point forcing it, people, when buying and just trying to make money to get loads of refunds and returns. It's just no point. Like, make it make sense, baby. So yeah, we'll see what's up. I've got a nice period of time to really look in and find out, you know what I mean, what's on the market, really. Yeah, is there anything else? Yeah, I think that's it. That is it, people. The whole idea of doing this is not per se just like making money. It's like, I want to be growing, you know. I've said this already, like, I can't, now that my stock's done, stop, you know, perfecting my skills in e-commerce, right? And that's why with dropshipping, I can test shooting content again, test doing copy, doing market research, because I said it already, innit? Once you can do it with one product and you know the skills and the process, you can, you know, rinse and repeat it, right? Of course, you're gonna go through a few bad eggs. You're gonna obviously take a few hours, but you know, over the time, you're gonna have a better eye for products, know how to market, you know, step by step in it. So that's why I feel like, even though, you know, I don't have stock, I should still be taking this opportunity to continuously learn, practice the skills within my industry, right? So within e-com. So that is why I want to do it. And bruv, I just work this 9 to 5, bruv. If I'm just gonna be working, I said this already, bro, I'll just lose my mind if I'm not like in my in my e-com bag, even like just growing and learning and stuff like that, and I'm just doing my 9 to 5 that doesn't do anything for me. I will go into like a little downer, innit? I'll be real, like, because, do you know what I'm saying? Again, you know, if we're not growing, we're dying, people. So we've got to grow, innit? We've got to learn. It's just part of us. But yeah, I love you lot and leave you. And yeah, I'll catch you when I catch you, innit?